Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So today I have a new type of video that I have not done on my channel, and that is a review and swatch and comparison video. So today I will be reviewing and showing you the new Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. This has definitely gotten a lot of hype. So the box looks like this. It shows all the shades on the back, and this is the front of it. I picked this up at Sephora. It's definitely available online, but I don't think in store just yet. I kind of had to ask a girl, and she went in the back, and it was all very top secret. Whatever. So yeah, I'm going to first show you a demo of how I applied it to my face and how it kind of works. And that is my first impression. Like, I have not used this since this video. And then I'll show you swatches of this palette and also compare it to the Anastasia Contour Kit in case you were wondering if you already have that one, which one should you get. It's really hard for me to compare them just yet, but I try my best. So yeah, if you want to see exactly how I use this palette and all the swatches up close, then just keep watching. Okay, so this is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. It looks like this. It comes in a really funky box, and we'll just open it up. Inside, you also do get this kind of information pamphlet that says all the color names and kind of why she made the palette, and then it gives you 3 options if you want to define your cheekbones, slim your face, or shape your nose. So she kind of, she kind of lays out how to contour in case you've never done it before, so I think that's really handy. So inside, to give you a close look, again, here's the palette. You open it up, you have a nice big mirror. Inside looks like this. So you have 3 contour shades and 3 highlight shades. Now everything looks very matte. There's no like shimmer glittery highlights. So it kind of looks to me, right at first looking at it, that there's like 3 different combinations depending on your skin tone. So this side is the lightest, and it seems to be more cool tone. It has like a pink highlight and a cool tone, almost gray contour. The one in the middle is kind of a bit warmer or more neutral, and we're leaning into the warmest colors. So this has like a yellow banana powder and just like a nice kind of caramelly bronze color. And then this I probably won't even go into on my face because it definitely is for dark, medium to dark skin tones. Like this would be an intense contour or bronzer for me. So yes, and then this one is a very peachy looking highlighter. So I think this is pretty good because if you're medium to dark skin tones, it's really hard, I'm sure, to find a good contour. So this looks like a good shade. Okay, so that's my first impressions just looking at it. So yes, let's just attempt to put it on my face. Okay, so for the sake of this video, I'm going to try to use as many shades as I can just to see. So I think I'm going to use this shade to try to warm up and like bronze my face. I don't think any of these are meant to be bronzers. I think they are all contour shades, but just to test out more colors, that's what I'm going to try and do. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. Okay, the first thing I'm going to say, I don't know if you can see that, is a lot of powder, see it's kind of flowing around, kicks up when I first dip my brush in it. So just an observation, and there is a lot of color, as you can see right there, on my brush. So I'm going to tap off the excess because I feel like this is going to go on really intense. And I'm just going to put that, I'm just going to try to warm up my face in the E and backwards 3 shape. So let's see. So that's kind of like one layer. I really like this shade, actually, for me, for a matte bronzer. It is warm. I'm just going to keep adding more. So I wouldn't say, like, you know, it does add a tiny bit of contour, but it doesn't give you that shadow. So I'm just going to keep blending this out. This seems to be very pigmented. I mean, I kind of only touched a little bit because I was worried, but it is very pigmented, and it does blend very well. So this side, and then nothing on that side. How do I look so far? Okay, so now I'm going to try, yeah, there is a lot of powder kicking up in the palette. So now I'm going to take a little contour brush and go in with this cool tone shade here. I think this would be the best for my skin tone personally for contouring. So this I'm just going to put in the hollows of my cheeks. It's very pigmented, but not too pigmented that you're gonna look muddy. So I think it is a perfect amount of pigmentation that you do need to blend it a little bit, but not too much. I think that adds a really, really nice shadow. I'm just gonna blend that all out. So let me just see, I'm gonna take this again under my jaw. Temples. I don't do this, you know, all the time, but just for the sake of the video, let's really contour things up. That's a really nice shade. Again, this is the first time I'm applying this on my face. I'm needing to blend it a little bit, but I think that's okay. So there you go. So again, nothing on this side. You can just see right there, it just makes my face look like I have insane cheekbones, and even along my jawline you can really see that because it's a nice gray toned shadow. Okay, amazing. So I really like that one. Like I said, I'm not going to try this one out just yet, but I will show you swatches. I just don't think it would work on my face, but again, I love this because I could use this, you could use this whole palette as eyeshadow to contour your eyes. I think that would be beautiful. So let's try the highlight shades. So I'm going to go in with this banana color right under my eyes to really brighten everything up. Just a little brush here, dipping it in, lots of color on that brush, and just putting this right underneath my eyes. So yeah, I think that really does brighten everything up. It's, like I said, again, it's pigmented but not too pigmented. It doesn't look like it's going to get cakey underneath my eyes. So now I'm going to try this pink shade, pinkish shade. It's almost just like a white. And I'm going to put this kind of like at the tops of my cheekbones. Oh yeah, you can really see that on my skin. You see where I just put that? So these are very pigmented. You can really see that on my skin tone. So I like that pink one I think better. I'm going to put that down the bridge of my nose. Oh yeah, you can really see that. You know, center of my forehead, upper lip, and a little bit on my chin. And you know what? It isn't matte. It does have a little bit of a glow. You can really see that. I really, really like that shade the most, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to do the other side of my face and even things out. So that's kind of what it looks like on my face. Yeah, I really like it. It's still natural. I'm sure you could build it up. Like even if I went into this really dark color but with a really like gentle, soft touch, I think I could really make this intense for like a night out. But I think that's just a beautiful warmth and a contour with those two colors, and I really like the highlighting shades as well. Gives you that kind of Kim Kardashian under eye look. Okay, so I just added in some blush just to see how it all worked all together when my full face is done. So that is the finished contour. But yeah, I think I'm going to sit with this on my face for a while. I'm going to show you some swatches in comparison with this to the Anastasia Contour Kit, and then I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. Okay, so I'm going to swatch them for you, starting with, I hope the names follow this way and not this way. I may be wrong with the names. Starting with this one right here, I think called Subconscious. So that's it right there. Moving on to the middle shade, I think is called Shadow Play. Shadow Play is the second one, so you can see it's a bit deeper, it's a bit warmer. And the final shade called Somber is right there at the bottom. So like I said, the darkest, it still does, they all look like contour shades. So now I'm going to swatch them next to the Anastasia Contour Kit. These are the original pans that came in the kit. I know you can get custom ones, but I'm going to go with these ones. So here are my swatches. The top three are from the Kat Von D, and the bottom three are from the Anastasia. So these bottom three, you can tell, definitely lean more red. They almost look like bronzers. So they are very similar. I would just say if you're looking for something darker, it's definitely in the Kat Von D. And if you're looking for more of those gray tones, it's definitely in. But look how similar they are. So that is the contour shades, I will now show you the highlight shades in each palette. So these are obviously going to be harder to see as they are highlighting shades, and I'm very fair. So this is the Kat Von D. We have the first one that kind of looks pink, the yellow, and then this last one definitely has that orange peachy apricot color, so definitely for darker skin tones for sure, or eyeshadow for fair skinned girls. And then I'll compare it to the Anastasia. So I know it's very hard to see, but there are the Anastasia ones at the bottom. So this one is this one's called Vanilla, so it's less pink than the Kat Von D one. The banana is very similar, and then it's so hard to see this one at the end here. You can barely see it because it is a shimmer. You can kind of see it, but it is a peachy shimmer. So that is the one difference. There's no shimmer in the Kat Von D. So again, here they are up close to compare. Very, very similar. Okay, so my overall thoughts right away, and please keep in mind these are first impressions because, you know, you have to use a product for a while to really get to know it and understand it. So my first impressions are that they're very pigmented, but not too pigmented. They are kind of easy to blend, although I wouldn't pack it on and then blend it away. I would definitely build it up in layers. They are a bit powdery, so you do have to pick up a lot on your brush and then tap it off. But I do like the colors. I like the tones. I kind of wish she sold them like, you know, not in a whole palette, but like these separately, because I think that each category would be better for a different skin tone. But like I showed you, I use this as a bronzer and I use both those. I just think I won't really tap into these other than for eyeshadow, but they would be beautiful eyeshadows. I really like this. I think it gave a natural but really defined contour, which is great. So I think the tones are definitely right. They don't look muddy on me, but they also, you know, don't look too gray. So I think it's a really, really nice balance. I think if I had to choose, I actually would go with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Not that this video was supposed to be a comparison, but just so you get a sense. I think these shades really work as contour shades, whereas in the Anastasia Contour Kit, they kind of pull more bronzer shades, and even like this one here is like way, way too red for me. So yeah, I think that although these aren't as powdery, so they don't fall up as much, I think that I like the pigmentation and the quality of the Kat Von D better. So overall, I do recommend it, but it is just my first impression. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like this video. This is the first real like review video I've done, so if you like it, give me a thumbs up and let me know down below if there's anything new that you would like me to review. Because yeah, I thought I would just try something new in the new year and do more reviews for you guys. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye.